All right, welcome everyone, Resemblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for Orb
on the Movements of the Earth, episode 10.
Ah,
The
well.
count is past.
Yes, and we got to see a beautiful conversation and backstory. I love the idea that this truth of this world, this beauty, is something that keeps just getting passed on, regardless of in every day, in every age.
Right. Despite the deeds of man,
curiosity of
exactly.
of humans remains the same. You know?
Right. And the truth, it can really be inconvenient sometimes because it doesn't care if you and your predecessors have dedicated your entire life's research and work to this false notion.
Yeah.
That's just not how it is.
That's how it is.
Sorry. Yeah.
So
but we have what we need now. We have the okay to do the research. But, you know, if anyone like starts poking around or asking questions now that the count is out of the picture,
they're gonna.
It's just their word, basically.
Yeah, they're gonna kind of need to split up, do everything, just go their own ways and stuff.
Stay on task and clean with how you go about this because you don't have protection.
Yeah. But y'all, without further ado, let's get into this. Truth.
Okay.
Oh, that seems intense.
Yeah, why this episode specifically? For understandable reasons. Are you reading?
I didn't know you could read.
Yeah!
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, what? You're telling me that if everyone could do that, there'd be misinformation? What? But that's not true.
Yeah, definitely not.
No. First and foremost, yeah.
Why would you want to? Yeah.
It's true, though.
Oh, damn.
He's like, bro, we have our lives in danger here, and you want to create more trails for people, potentially.
Right.
You don't know. Yeah, Badeni. I have a question about...
Oh.
I'm doing experiments.
He's just dead. He had a brain aneurysm from talking about it.
He's been staying up all night, so he just fell asleep in the middle of the floor.
Yep, on his face.
He's rattling it off.
Right, they don't know exactly how it works.
Yeah. Yeah, that's effectively, in general terms, what it is, yeah. Good luck, I have no idea. Yeah. His atomic theory, yeah.
I'm a greedy bastard. I think bro just called you a commoner.
Called you basic?
Yeah. Okay.
Wow, we're getting an actual like, full like little mini bit focusing on this guy as a character.
Because I was thinking this would be something where Badeni would just get like an enemy in the monastery, you know. Oh, does he not know this?
Oh, that's why he's so greedy.
Okay. Oh.
A duel?
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Oh,
but he still lost an eye and...
Yeah. So he got slashed up that much on the face, but he still won.
Well, now you have a way to, like, undermine him potentially.
Right.
Wow, doesn't even greet him as he walks by.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's been a while. Yeah, that was a lot of effort.
Right.
He is gifted. He's a smart person.
Right, and if he overcame all of that, then that could make him want to just keep going even more.
Yeah.
It already has.
Well, yeah, what's new about that? Whoa. Damn. Damn. Just dropping the title of the episode.
Yep. Okay.
Probably because Count is dead.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Yep.
Oh,
the
fun.
beginning of, yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So that might just come back to bite them.
Oh my gosh. Oh. There's all these like little shots that make me nervous at times, but nothing happens, and I'm like, okay.
Yep.
Yep, he's passed. A tunnel.
That'll take a long time.
Yeah, it's probably why he's saying start now, you know?
Yeah, because
like,
the research could take, months or
he's
years.
like, I assume we'll be here for years, you know? Yeah. Yeah, not for free.
Right.
Right, Badeni? He's been giving it away.
Okay.
What a sweet guy. Yeah, because he's not actually giving him bread for himself because it's hard work or something. He's like, no, you already have plenty, but you're choosing to give it away because
right.
You want to do good works and good deeds so that your afterlife stuff is a little bit more figured out. Oh. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, I love it. That's great.
So cool.
He's like, holy shit, I cracked it. Oh.
Yeah. Fuck yeah, let's go.
He's psyched up. Badeni's
God.
crazy.
Wait. Oh, okay, gotcha.
All right. Yeah, what's he been
I
reading?
thought someone moved it and someone was in here when he was punching the...
Sure.
He's reading it. Yeah. Now, he might also be burning it after he's reading it, too.
Right.
You don't know.
Yeah, that is what he said he'd do.
Ah. I need you to spy for me. I need you to be like an early warning system or something.
Sure.
Did he give him more? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool, and to Oxy, he seems like he's being more of a generous person getting
Right.
the deal, but he's getting a 2-for-1 with this.
Yeah.
Clever. So we're time skipping a lot then if he's got that much tunnel already.
Yeah.
We're going months and months into this now.
Easily. But yeah, maybe that's why.
We've got a nice system though. We're funneling like a good amount of time and energy into this.
Right.
It's safe and secure. No one's gonna look weird at a research priest scholar doing more research, you know?
Yeah. I finished it.
No way he's done. Whoa.
Wow.
Do you want to see it?
Okay.
Oh, and the episode's not over. Can we see it? Like, is it just
Well,
a massive paper? Like,
wait, if
oh, we're going to
Okay.
like Church Central or like big church stuff because these are
yeah.
oh, inquisitors.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, the Dark Ages. Yeah. You could say that. But yeah. Oh, the change, the ambiance, and
Yeah. The way he's saying this with such a kind voice.
uh-huh. And this is what Novak helps,
Yeah.
even though he is not one of them.
Right. Ah, yes, your passion. Your passion for violence.
Yes. Yeah, this is a little bit more hardcore than I was.
Right.
Now the question is, did we go back in time like a lot, or oh no.
I'm going to be teaching you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fun. So when he was saying 700 years ago about Western Rome falling, he was being like vague, meaning like, yes, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago, Western Rome fell. Because at this point, it's almost been like 1,000 years. So to say hundreds of years, I was like,
Okay.
all right, episode's over. This was the truth. In a lot of ways, a very calm episode for such a heavy, powerful single word title.
Right.
Having the truth be something that from multiple positions needs to be protected.
Yes.
Now, there are personal motivations with regards to why these people want the truth protected.
Absolutely.
You have the story of Badeni, someone who was a researcher with others, and that friend, his close friend, tried to basically claim full credit for everything.
Yep.
And then when they ended up getting into conflict about it, challenged him to a duel, and Badeni had to kill him.
Right. And so it's like okay,
wow, what a fucked up story.
No wonder he's not a team player.
Yeah, no wonder he's kind of a loner.
Yeah.
But still, it's but he definitely did kill him. He didn't just maim the friend and be like, the duel is over. Now, there's obviously cultural stuff with where duels are generally to the death, in that regard.
Well,
but
yeah,
yes.
That's one of those things where there's definitely that it's a lot more like narratively impactful if it's a duel happens and then someone ends up dead, as opposed to okay, I cut you up pretty good, there has been satisfaction.
Right, because it still works either way in the friendship sense, in that their friendship is over no matter what.
Right, exactly.
But it's this will no longer be relevant in the current plot from a mechanic standpoint. Yes.
Yep.
So then having Badeni be someone who has survived this is still desiring to do research and actually explore this world and uncover the truth.
Yep.
The reason for it is, even though he does kind of do the religious posturing to Grabowski, he says,
Sure.
I don't want to let my potential go to waste, basically. And even though he says it in a much more gregarious, communal way of being God's potential given to us all should not be gone to waste.
Right.
He still doesn't do much to acknowledge others' potential. The idea that he primarily focuses on his own potential means there's a touch of nuance and a little bit of gray added into his statement.
Oh yeah, well, and that's one of the things where when that character, the new character Grabowski was originally introduced, I'm like, oh, Badeni, is this going to be your fatal flaw in that in your own pride, right? Because you are incredibly competent, you alienate a potential ally and maybe even turn them into an enemy, and then that's how you end up getting found out, right?
Yeah.
But then they have all these conversations, and it's like, okay, it's not gonna go that bad. This dude seems like just a fine dude. He's trying to learn and all that stuff, right?
He's a servant of what he believes to be good.
Exactly. He's trying to do his best, right?
Yeah.
But then there are times where Badeni will have the religious posturing in there, right? And then there are times where he doesn't.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether that's something where it's intentional on his part or if it's him, his own pride basically letting it slip through the cracks. But
yeah, it's a good kind of thing to ponder, because Badeni as a character doesn't fully, I would say, need really to do the religious posturing stuff. Everyone knows he's already kind of a loner and a bit rude and a bit unapproachable.
And if he's not doing it all the time, normally I would think that when I hear the religious posturing stuff, that's not something he's actually believing, that's something he's doing in order to make this person get off his back or something, right? But the fact that he doesn't do it all the time when interacting with the person makes me think then, no, maybe there is a decent part of him that actually does believe that stuff, right? And it's just he is now burdened with glorious purpose, whether it's because of his own desire to learn and know or to get the accolades from doing these things, or because he's fulfilling his purpose given by God or something.
Well, so in Badeni, this is one of the things that I love here, is that internally he definitely believes in God, because he sees his own intelligence as a gift from God.
Right.
So therefore, in a lot of ways, I think therefore I am. But for him, it's, I think good, therefore God is, there's a lot of stupid people out there.
Wait, so he's basically clearly there's an intelligent creator because
somehow,
I exist.
Somehow.
This doesn't just happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my God.
I believe, at his core, does believe in God for more also serious things than that.
Sure.
But it's also something where he is made his life goal to shape history, to be ready for that moment when something truly true comes across his desk, so to speak.
Yeah.
And he needs to be ready to put his heart and soul into it.
Right.
You could say then, like the Inquisitor's little speech, the little pep talk they were given at the end of the episode, he is a guardian or a protector or an inquisitor, if you will, of truth. He is a fierce, even with his backstory, violent guardian of not just the truth, but his involvement with it.
Right.
And I like this because it parallels the Inquisitors a little bit more in that what the bishop says that is really fun, because he's speaking a lot of truth as well, is that during the time of the Dark Ages and stuff, yes, civilization collapsed effectively. It's one of the most dramatic times where a continent went from like golden ages over the course of hundreds of years to then total civilization, societal collapse over the course of another 300 to 500 years or what have you. And during that time, yes, you have factions, tiny little groups, what have you, coming up and warring up, but it is incredible to look at the growth of the Christian church over that time in terms of how much power and how much influence they grew during that time. So they did a lot in order to basically grow and spread. Yeah. But yes, the idea that you would need people like Badeni or like these inquisitors, if you will, in order to not lose that influence and power over time.
Yeah, keep enough organization and cohesion so that you can, outlast all the other things that, just fall
Kings
apart.
And queens and, chieftains and rulers may rise and fall.
But the church
remains. We are the stone. And
that is pretty terrifying and also impressive.
Because it was contained not just in the buildings, but it was contained in the hearts of people. That's something that goes through generations. And anyway, whole crazy other topic to get into.
Yeah.
But just the idea that Badeni has, in some ways, lost a lot of his potential influence and power and connection with people in exchange for the truth.
Yes.
In some ways, he's done the kind of the
I forsake my humanity, JoJo.
Right. He's forsaken a little bit of his connection with humanity for this. The Inquisitors are definitely going to on a much more extreme side of things here.
Yeah.
But it has actually put him into the position where he is now ready for this. Even if he's not the most devout of believers, or even if he's not actually the most able to be flexible within his mind for all of this stuff, he's a true scholar. He's actually curious.
He's inquisitive even.
Yeah.
And because of his own competence that he is very much aware of, yes, it totally makes sense that then when Oxy comes along and is like, I'm thinking I'm going to write a book, and he's just like, sorry, I think I had something stuffed in my ears.
Yeah. Hold on, my eye patch was over my ear for a second.
Right.
Can you say that again?
Yeah. Like it very much was taking me to like Better Call Saul, conversations of like, no, you need to be a certain kind of person in order to be trusted with this kind of power and influence, right?
I mean, that's effectively what he was saying. And I think it's fun because what he's saying is I hadn't given you any thought as having potential in my mind.
Right.
And now you're being given literal potential by Yolenta teaching him
how to read.
By then actually applying that.
Yeah.
Then actually showing commitment and dedication and passion for this.
Right.
To then actually then writing stuff that makes me go, wait a minute.
Like, I actually want to read.
He kept reading, and he probably was like, okay, turning the page. And
I loved the process of, like, Badeni's, like, response questions to it of, like, sorry, first, that just sounds crazy. Second,
why?
You think you even can? Wait, but even if you can, why?
Right, like, and there's obviously, like, other things he didn't ask because he doesn't want to ruin his friendship and connection with Oxy.
Oh, yeah.
It's like, you realize how stupid this is, right?
Right.
Or, like, you better fucking not share this with anybody. Like
Right.
I don't even give the idea into your head.
Yeah,
so
you went from being a helpful tool to a big liability. Real quick.
Right. It's
And I'm telling you that I'm going to burn your shit so that hopefully you'll keep it in check.
Right. And it makes sense. Oxy's not unaware that this is a dangerous thing that they're handling here.
Yep.
But it is kind of funny that in a lot of ways I think Badeni was like, oh, cool, he's actually smart enough to keep up with things here. This is great. He says something that completely reminds me, right, no, he's stupid. And it's like, okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to just flat out call you an idiot. But what the fuck? You know?
Like that.
So,
Yep.
yeah, fun setup stuff for later with regards to things that can end up getting followed up on, or things that might survive them if they get caught.
Yep, because I fully believe that Badeni is one of the people that's going to die in however long this whole arrangement that they have.
So do you think Badeni's cursed in a lot of ways to have his, not like literal curse, but like in that it will be narratively now even more dramatically poignant for him to have his research get passed along, a la the way that Rafal had his stuff passed on. And
can you imagine how...
Or Hubert has stuff passed on.
How
Rafal
crushed he will be. The character breakage that will need to happen in order for him to be like, we're screwed. I need to entrust this with you.
Or I need you to like bury this, or I need you to... You said you had a...
just get this till Yolenta. That's all try and don't honestly don't manage this yourself. Just get it from here, where I'm probably going to die or something, and get it to Yolenta. That's all
honestly, that actually would be really cool, because if Yolenta is completely separate from them now, Yolenta is a great drop-off point for knowledge before Inquisitors start coming. Which I love that this episode did feel like danger is right around the corner.
Right.
Like there was a lot of shots that they did that made it seem like someone could walk up behind a lot of the characters at specific points. And I was like, I'm seeing things. This is not intended at all. And then the end of the episode is like, you are Inquisitors. And I'm like, no, that might have been intentional, maybe on like one of the scenes.
On top of setting up the whole thing of Grabowski. Grabowski, yeah. Of him finding the fallen journal, of Count Biast. With the, just the initial, sketches of a heliocentric model.
Right. Even if it's just something where they then go and investigate the Count to be like, was he secretly hiding?
Geocentric.
Yeah. No, heliocentric is the sun one.
Oh, no, right.
Yeah.
Heliocentric, yeah.
They just investigate him to be like, okay, so he clearly was maybe hiding some heresy in his work here, but then you could then go and be like, okay, who's been recently using these books? And if they have people that have seen or noticed, like, well, there's been some new people.
There was this scarred dude with an eye patch that came by.
Yeah.
Like something that sticks in your mind.
It really would stick in your mind.
Oh,
honestly.
yeah, absolutely. Well, scarred dude with an eye patch that's a priest. Like, that's, like, why would a priest have a bunch of scars and an eye patch? Well, hey, guess what? You tell that to anybody who knows Badeni,
anywhere,
and they'll know exactly.
Hopefully, your beginnings of a homeless network for like just spies
early
in
warning
general,
system.
An early warning system will be useful, because you're taking advantage of Oxy's just kindness.
Exactly.
Which, by the way, Oxy, I really hope you survive this, because
me too.
Because in a lot of ways, you're starting to get relegated to a background character just because we needed to focus a little bit on Badeni here, which in a lot of ways makes me really certain he's going to die. But if it's more that your kindness is your undoing, like you were a little bit too trusting, a little bit too like there's a part of me that's worried that Badeni's if he ends up getting like caught or what have you, now that Oxy knows how to read, he doesn't have plausible deniability anymore of being like, I wasn't involved in this because I can't read.
Sure.
I
yeah.
was just some dumb idiot that he was forcing to dig things and build things for, and he was paying me. Because that could still work as an excuse. If literally the Inquisitors came here and saw him here, he might not get in trouble at all. Because nobody knows who he is. He has there's no like identifying connection to that previous incident. He could literally just be the no speak English, you know?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't know this, you know?
He just told me to dig a tunnel, you know? And
but now you're writing a journal.
Oh, yeah.
Now you're like,
yeah, they
now
find,
you can read.
They find the early bits of a manifesto in your pocket, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, that's not going to cut it anymore.
They write on a piece of paper to check to see if you can read, like, we're going to tear out all your fingernails.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
he kind of goes, and then they're like, well, we got him.
Yeah, right.
It'd be very easy. I love you, Oxy, but you dumped Inton wisdom.
No, but Oxy's going to be fine. Badeni's going to get killed. Oxy's going to get away. He's going to go to Yolenta. They're going to keep working together and everything. And then Novak's going to come back and he's going to be like, how was work, father? Well, the new kids, they let this, we're pretty sure someone got away.
Yeah. One of these poor kids, I saw his head just got smashed in. There must have been a giant that like crushed him. And it's that Oxy panicked, and just hit him with the book and Mozga style, and just broke the kid's skull inward or something.
I think we need a bigger book for that.
I don't know. It depends. Oxy's
big.
Oxy's a big guy.
Right.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You got an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.